Hello everybody, and I believe we are live, and welcome to Bestingham Palace in my spare room where it's laundry day. So hopefully, let me see if I can click something and see if we can get live chat going. Live chat, top chat, whatever. Don't know how that's going to work. Give me a message, and hopefully I'll be able to see the messages come up on my screen because I'm just streaming from the phone right now. Let me try that maybe and try live chat. Welcome to live chat. Here we go. Brilliant. It's working. Thailand Tim, hello to you. Sound good and video good. Thank you very much, Scotsman Asia. I'm just going to put my broken glasses on so I can see the screen. Hello, Big Scouse Jim. And yeah, long time no see, everybody. The beard's back and it's going to get twiddly. So I'm growing the moustache bit. I don't know. Maybe I want to be a hipster or something like that. Paul Brown, where you been? Well, nowhere really. I've been working, and let's get the new channel announcement out the way first, and then we'll have a natter about the big fat mega trip. Hey all. So yeah, the new channel, which is now live, although it's got nothing on it. Let me explain why I called it what I did, because there's been a bit of a discussion on Facebook about that. The new channel is going to be called Anywhere But Benidorm. And what we're going to put on the new channel is anything which isn't Southeast Asia based. So a while ago on Facebook, I asked you guys whether you think I should split the channel up or whether I should keep everything on BFB, High Windy. And what I've decided to do, because we're approaching 10,000 subs on this channel, Big Fat Bestie now, I want to keep it. I want to keep it Thailand based because that's what it's always been and always been based around. But I've found out that, for example, my non-Thailand videos don't get many views, and also if I'm watching a channel based around, let's say, Southeast Asia and Thailand, I'll give you an example of the channel. There's a great channel which is called 8 Miles From Home, and they did some really cool stuff in Thailand. This is Jay and his, I think, either wife or girlfriend. Now they've got a baby, and they're living in Portugal, and they still make fantastic videos. But I'm not interested in babies, and I'm not interested in Portugal, so I don't watch them as often as I used to when they were in Southeast Asia. And I'm thinking if I'm like that, then lots of other people are. But other people have said that they like watching, what I get up to, regardless of where I'm at anyway. So that's where the new channel comes in. So a lot of them will be simulcast up till probably the end of the year. Then all the Thailand stuff, all the like Cambodia stuff, and if I branch out anywhere else like Laos or Vietnam, Philippines or whatever, that will continue here on Big Fat Bestie. And the other stuff, so stuff when I'm away working in Greece, and the stuff I've got a trip coming up in the UK, a staycation, which I'll vlog a little bit on this channel, but most of it will be on the new one, which is Anywhere But Benidorm. And the concept for Anywhere But Benidorm is basically all kinds of travel, anything that I get up to, as long as it's not a package holiday. Because even if you do go to Benidorm, which is and the reason I picked Benidorm is I don't have anything specifically against the place apart from my work there and I didn't like it very much, is it's the king of the package holidays. So that's why I picked Benidorm for that. It's not a mega diss to Benidorm, but if I hit 1,000 subscribers on the new channel, then I will vlog from Benidorm. Just so no hard feelings, and then everybody can come out the woodwork and beat me up for having a channel called Anywhere But Benidorm. So that's the new channel. If you want to search, if you want to subscribe, there's nothing on it yet. But if you want to be in it from the start, that's what it's going to be on that. So upcoming stuff on Anywhere But Benidorm is going to be a staycation that I've got, which is going to be in Centre Parks. And I'll explain why that's going to be happening on the new channel. But we're staying in a tree house, and it's really expensive. So it's a family holiday. So I do want to vlog that and show you guys the tree house. Obviously, I've got the Greece stuff coming up. I won't vlog too much from there because I'll be working every day. But I will do the odd live stream on here. So anyway, that's anywhere but Benidorm. And let me catch up, I hope, on your comments. If I can bring them up. There we go. Right, okay. Right then. Woo. Right, okay. Dusty, hi to you. Sean, hi to you. Um, XRUXP4, hello to you. I'm following your stuff on Facebook. We're having a brilliant time over there in Thailand. Andrew Mason, yeah, I grew a beard. I always grow beards when I'm in the UK. It's cold here. Brian, I'm fine, thanks. A little bit hungover. I drank a lot of wine last night. I'm working tomorrow. So normally I go out on a Friday night, but if I'm working on this Saturday, which I am, I've got an MMA event in Bradford, then I don't drink the night before. I don't want to be hungover when I'm at work, so I'm a bit hungover today. Daystate Fox, hello to you, sir. Nice to see you. Alan, let's hope the pound gets better. Can't see that anytime soon. But again, it's the baht, which is still mega strong against everything. Gary, hello. F7 to you too. Right, IXP4. No one watches anything but Thailand. Look at Cheap Charlie. Went to USA or holistic trainer and he's in India. So, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm going to give people the option. So what I don't want to do is flood this channel, Big Fat Bestie, with a load of non-Thailand stuff, get people pissed off with it and thinking, well, he's not in Thailand, so I'm going to subscribe. But if people do want to follow me, doing other stuff in other places, that's what the new channel's for. So I kind of think it's the best of both worlds. Sconnor, big shout from East London. Hey Sean, nice to see you. I was down in London last weekend. South London, actually, Bromley. Had a brilliant time. Went to see some comedy. I went to see a gig, which I've not done in ages. But it was brilliant. With Bestie's Bestie, which is Dreams. One more time. About my 14th, 15th season out there. Obviously, it's my last, as it has been for the last 10. So yeah, another season, last season in the sun for me. And the reason I do that was, I know I'm too old to be a DJ out there. Really, I'm well old enough to be their dads. It's to pay for the Thailand trips. I've got to pay for it somehow, and that's how it gets paid for. Look here, let's see my Chang neck cushion, which I bought from the airport when I busted my neck. Right, and Mason, when's my next Thailand trip? I'll just say hi to everybody. I'll get back to that. Hello, Niall. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. It's nice to be interacting with you on your stream yesterday. It's cool. Have I lost weight? Not that I'm aware of. Still pretty fat. I did put on weight in my big fat mega trip, so I'm probably back down to my normal 14.5 stone, which is not thin. Next Thailand trip. Right, Paul Brown, what happened to all your Thailand vlogs? I'm sure your birthday was in February. My birthday was in February. I think they're going. Make sure you have your bell icon clicked if you want to like keep in touch with the vlogs. I've put one up, a vlog up probably about when I was in Thailand, at least twice a week. Did a couple of live streams. Since I've been back, they've been going up every other Friday. So they've been going up. There's only one left. One left. I've got to re-edit it. It'll be up a week today. Unfortunately, there's a copyright problem on one of the background music when I'm on the beach. It's a nightlife video in Koh Chang. But yeah, I've got to re-edit it because there's some copyrighted music background. It's only a beat as well. It's really annoying. But I'll re-edit that. That's going to go up on Friday. Maybe I'll be able to do a cutting room floor one. I've got a bit of a half review of the March Hotel when I did my neck in. And also myself and Nick Yai from NDTVI. There's my mini take on that disastrous meal we had in Jomtien. So I might couple those together and see if we can like just bunch one of those together. But that's it. That's it from the Thai stuff. People have been asking why I didn't vlog from Pattaya, and I'll tell you as soon as I've caught up with the comments. I saw you mention you're a pilot, Bessie. One of your vlogs, commercial. Well, yeah, nearly. That was the my hard luck story of my life. Yeah, I've got about 150-ish hours private. I've got a private pilot's license which has lapsed now. I went down to Oxford, did my ATPL exams, the 15 ground school exams, and just as I was, I did some hours building in Florida, and then just as I was about to start my commercial pilot's license, I had a class 1 medical, and then I failed it on my kidneys. So that was that, pretty much. That was it. About 50,000 pounds down the drain. So that was the story of my non-pilot career. Hi Stephen, yeah, it's good to be streaming again. I don't stream often, but it's always good to just catch up, and we'll have a chat about what went on the mega trip in a bit and why I didn't do so much Pattaya stuff. Matthew, it's very kind of you. I love Jeff's videos as well. He's brilliant, even though ironically he is vlogging from Benidorm at the minute, and it's certainly a new channel anywhere but Benidorm is not a diss at all. I promise you on Jeff. And G is watching from Extra Bar. Hello to the Stokies behind there. I do like Extra. That's the NDVI bar of choice, isn't it? Top place. Hello to Rob Guernsey. It's quite a nice day actually today. Although I'm indoors, I've got my cats keeping me company. Congratulations on the it's really I'm really struggling to get up there. I think 9,650 something, so just under 350 to go. It'd be lovely to get to 10k. That'd be cool. Baron Holm, howdy mongers. Hello to you, sir. Ian Black's gone on some kind of huge life-changing odyssey in Thailand. I'm in contact with Ian quite a bit on the Line app. I really hope he's having a wicked time. I'm sure he is out there. I've seen him flitting between Bangkok and Pattaya. He's keeping it quite close to his chest where he's actually going on the trip. But I'm looking forward to following him and seeing what he gets up to. Paul Elliott, just at Chester Races, absolutely lashed it down. Pattaya stuff. I was at Chester Races. I did a ultra white collar boxing gig there about a month ago, last month, 6 weeks ago, something like that. Lovely part of the world. Love Chester. Big House Jim, hi and bye. Thank you very much. Raunchy, what up to you? Andrew's done 28 hours in the Cessna 152. Yeah, I've flown 172s. I did my skills test on a Trauma Hawk. PA 38, but generally it was PA 28s, the Warriors, which I trained on. A flight over Pattaya would be cool. Well, I need to get my license unlicensed, and it's a EASA license, so I'm licensed. I've got an FAA as well. I fly in America, and I can fix my budget on the mega trip. The Kalgoorlie Kid, nice name. Yeah, I did. I came back with. I was quite good actually. I came back pretty much bang on budget. I've got a couple of £100 worth of time for next time. Whoever's just super chatting me, thank you very, very much. I'll find out who that is in a sec. Raunchy, thank you very much. You think you met me once? Cool. Well, I hope I was nice to you, and thank you very much. Anyone like Edward Sweet channel? I do. I think his stuff is really good. He's done quite a lot of stuff in Ko Chang. We were putting the Ko Chang stuff up at a similar time. But I like his presentation style. He's really natural. Handsome Farang, can I fly you to Pattaya? I wish I could. I could have been a biggest regret of my life not being an airline pilot. That would be pretty cool. I think I've got the voice for it as well. Being an airline pilot, I could do some pretty funky passenger briefings and all that lot. Ed's a Cambodian expert. Well, I'm certainly not, but I did go to Cambodia on the trip for the first time. Right, I've caught up. Why didn't I do many or any, hardly any vlogs from Pattaya this time? Right, it's a bit of a convoluted answer, but I'll try and keep it as quick as possible. First and foremost, I had the problem with my neck. So the final 2 weeks of my trip, it was Valentine's Day. Valentine's night, I went out and then woke up the day after, and I literally couldn't move my neck. I was in agony. So that really put a different on it. And when you're in pain, it's pretty hard to be chatty and vloggy and do all that. So that's the first reason. Second reason is I found it really hard to think of stuff to do that I hadn't already done from Pattaya, because I've been doing this for I think 2.5 years now, and all the early stuff was from Pattaya, and I don't know how I don't know how the likes of Kev, get well soon, Kev, thinking about you, buddy, and how the likes of NDTVI put out the videos that they do, living there and do all the different stuff. It's like, wow, you didn't. I could never. I just couldn't think of stuff that I hadn't already done. And also, much as I do love Pattaya, I've been going there since 2001, averaging 2 trips a. Phil Burns, stop sending me photos. I'm streaming. Yeah, since 2001, and it's now 2019, and am I bored with it? I don't know. I don't get the same buzz out of it that I used to because I've been there so often. So it's not that I dislike Pattaya in any way. I do enjoy going there. I've got many friends there. I love like seeing Mew, and myself and Nick are pretty good buddies now. And there's lots of people who I know who I live there. I've got my friend Mark who's been in a couple of the videos. He lives and works there, and all that lot. But I'm a little bit Pattaya'd out. So when I do the next mega trip, I will be going to Pattaya, of course, but I won't be spending quite as much time there. But hopefully enough time passed, and because I didn't, I'm sorry, and also on the washout trip, the October trip, that was just Pattaya. So all I did was vlog from there. So that's kind of why I guess I didn't vlog as much this time from Pattaya. And there was loads of different places that I've never been to before, which I wanted to vlog. For the channel, wasn't great. I know lots of you guys, go to Pat's and enjoy it as I do, and I certainly get a lot more views on the Pattaya videos than I do on any of the other ones. I think the Phuket ones did okay. The Koh Chang ones didn't do great. The Cambodia ones didn't do great. The Chiang Mai ones didn't do great. I kind of get that because generally the places that most people who watch the channel visit are Bangkok, Pattaya. But we'll move on to your questions from the trip. And remember, start off in Chiang Mai, then we did Bangkok, then Phuket, then Hua Hin. Obviously, I'll answer any questions you've got on that as well, and Koh Chang, Cambodia, I think, and Phnom Penh. So anything you want to ask about any of those places or any of the videos that I did, then feel free. Now is your chance. Plan on being on this stream for about an hour, so we got lots of time. What's the latest, Kev? I don't know. I've not spoke to him because obviously he's not very well, and it's not real. It's up to him or Rob seems to be posting the updates for Kevin. Obviously, I'm here in England. Really hope that he's getting better and hope he's doing okay. But obviously, Kev will update you on his channel as and when he sees fit. That's up to him. And I think 20 seconds Rob is updating for Kev too. Evening all, evening Wayne. How are you, sir? Enjoying your food photos as always on Facebook. Good to see you. Cabo Wabo. Hey you. It's hello you. Cabo Wabo. Hello you. Stiff neck too many Viagra. Yeah. Maybe I got caught in my throat, JR. Could be. TMW. Good evening to you. Hey sir. Show cuties, says Cabo. I don't do that kind of the nightlife stuff. I do plan on updating. By the time I go to Thailand again. Am I buffering or something? Anyway. Talented, I can hear the Philippines. I'd love to go to the Philippines. That would be cool. That's definitely on the list. Going to Pattaya on Sunday, says Havoc Man. Any recommendations? Yeah, have a brilliant time, especially if it's your first time. If there's one thing which I could have again, it would be my first time in Thailand over again. Just the whole wow. Because Pattaya and Las Vegas, I think I've said this before, are the two places which are exactly how they look on YouTube videos and in brochures and on TV. Other places it's like it's all they make the hotels look better than they are and all that lot. But Vegas and Pattaya are exactly as you see them on video. So you're gonna have an absolute ball. Wayne, last night extra bar would have been brilliant to have on film. Oh right, okay. I've seen some of your do like live stuff, don't you? And you show Bukaw from extra, which is always good for if you're feeling a bit homesick for Pattaya. So thank you for that, Wayne. Raunchy says, first year that Raunchy went to Pattaya went crazy. In fact, many of the girls in Soy Six would scream my nickname Butterfly as I walk by. I think there's a lot of people with that nickname or Helicopter. No, it looks like you had a good time away. I did. I had a really, really good trip. And again, I'll catch you up and I'll get on to the things I liked and the things I didn't like. There wasn't much I didn't like this time. I didn't like doing my neck in for 2 weeks. That was not great. Anyone watching Cheap Charlie's weird Unabomber live stream from back later? Yeah, there's this Chuck Wow guy as well who seems to be Cheap Charlie's latest buddy. But yeah, he's a character, isn't he? That's Brian. James Wallace, greetings from Chiang Mai. He's off to Copenhagen at the end of the month. No full moon party, thankfully. Attempting the holiday without a scooter. Not a great. Would like to go again, as long as it isn't a full moon party, because that's not my thing. There's two places that I really wouldn't want to go. One which one I have been to, which is Bangkok's Khao San Road. I just feel I've never felt as old as I felt the times I visited the Khao San Road. I've got no interest in staying in. Hey, check out how bad my hotel is. No, that's not my thing either. And Panyang on a full moon party is not my. I would feel pretty old there, but it looks like it's a really beautiful island. So I would like to go when it's not a full moon party. I'd like to check that out. Screen keeps breaking down. Sorry, guys. Right, I don't know how I can do it because I'm actually on Wi-Fi. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's. I'll try and keep up as much as I can. I live in a village, so it's Wi-Fi, and if I go on to mobile data, that will be equally as shit as well. Sorry about that. Patio drinker and bar. Hello, Tom. I have a question. Shoot, give it to me. How much are current bar fines in Pattaya? Well, how long is a piece of string? Uh, Man, it depends where you're bar fining from. If it's a beer bar, you're looking at about 100 baht for the bar fine, and if it's a go-go bar, the go-go bars, by the way, in LK Metro, the bar fines have gone through the roof. So even on LK Metro, you're talking 1,000 baht bar fine. There, obviously, like Sapphire on Walking Street, bar fine could be 2,000 baht. Hey Ryan, nice to see you too. Best soy lesbian, the only blank in the village. Right, okay, so I caught up on the comments, and I'm so sorry for the stream breaking up. I'm gonna have a drink of milk, probably get it all over my beard. Yeah, I have. So yeah, the big fat mega trip, January and February. Well, yeah, sorry, yeah, Ryan, thank you. Will you be again this year? Right. So, my schedule is I'm in England until June the 4th, and then I'm heading off to Greece to earn some money so I can do the mega trip again January, February. So, January, February time, probably January the 10th ish, something like that, to about the 1st of March or sometime early March. I plan on doing that again, do a different itinerary this time. I'd like to do Samui. Obviously, I will do Pattaya, I will do Bangkok, maybe Koh Tao, Panyang, something like that. Do some islands because I did really enjoy Koh Chang. Uh, so yeah, it will be a slightly different itinerary. I probably will do Hua Hin again. I had a really good time in Hua Hin this time. So yeah, so that's the mega trip. Uh, I'm looking at doing a holiday. So I have a window. I get back September the 15th from Greece, and I don't start work until about the 27th, I think, of October. So I've got a 30-day window there, but I don't know where I'm going to go yet. I do fancy somewhere different. So I fancy going back to the States. I think that then most of that will be on anywhere but Benidorm. I don't know. I also fancy going on a cruise. I haven't been on a cruise for ages. I do enjoy those. And I don't know. Or I could do a tiny trip, but bear in mind, it got washed out when I went in late September of last year. I did the 2 week trip and it just rained constantly. So I don't really want that to happen again. So I don't know. I don't know yet. That's going to be a watch this space, but I will be doing a trip somewhere. Mm. Looks like the stream's back. Hopefully. Uh, let's have a look. What do people say now? Whoa. Right, we'll be heading back to Blighty the end of June for the first time in over a year, says James. We're looking forward to it. Can't imagine we live in the UK anymore. It's well, it's cold. It's a nice day today. We've obviously got all the Brexit stuff happening, which is not for this channel because this is obviously about travel, not about politics. Have you heard about Brazil? Yeah, Brazil would be great. I'd like to. I'd love to go to Cuba. You know, I love my Havana 7 rum. So Cuba would be awesome. See, look, here's. I've got an update for you on this. 20th of this month, I'm going in to have the prep done to have the front 2 teeth crowned. So I'm not getting filled anymore because it just drops out. So I'm going to have the teeth crowned, but I won't be able to actually get it done until I'm back from Greece. But yeah, so hopefully for the next mega trip, I won't have such a crooked, horrible smile. Martin Ryder, Kanchanaburi is very good for a few days. Really buzzing nightlife with local prices. That's up where the bridge is. The bridge over the River Kwai in the is it Death Valley or Valley of something like that. Yeah, I'd like to do that. That would be cool. Cheap River guest friendly houses. Yeah. Cool. Okay, Martin. Kanchanaburi, you've sold it to me there. IXP4 bar fine at Wimmer was 2,500 baht. Wow. Yeah, that is a lot. That's kind of like a look touch, isn't it? Right, how much, Patty, drink of buffet, how much did you spend on my trip? Cost of the trip would be awesome. Right, okay. Let me try and break it down for you. The flight was a cheap one. The last one I went on Etihad, I think it was £372. Speaking of flights, by the way, if you're looking to go late September, early October, British Airways, their direct flight is £412. I checked yesterday. That's the cheapest I've seen a direct in a hell of a long time. So yeah, I know British aren't my favourite airline, but 412 quid is a damned fine deal for the direct one. Remember, direct flights, there's only 3 airlines which do those to Bangkok, which is Thai, Eva, and BA. I think Tom and Fly do a direct one to Phuket. Right, cost of the trip. Hotels. So some of them are expensive, like the ones I did around my birthday, like the what's it called? Can't remember. Anyway, but the expensive ones. The most I paid, I think, was 60 quid a night, and the ones I did in Phuket and Bangkok were around the £50 mark. But I was room sharing with my best during those. The cheapest room I had was the Cambodia one. It was about 12 quid or something like that. But yeah, total, the spending money I spent, I think, was about 2,500 to 3,000 euros. So that doesn't include the flights, that didn't include the hotels, but it did include everything else. And I was away for 7 weeks. So yeah, about €2,500, 2,500 to 3,000 euros. So let's say £2,500, for argument's sake, about three-ish, just over 3,000, 3,200-ish US dollars, something like that. So that's what I spent. That was like food, going out, entertainment, that kind of stuff. Has Pattaya changed or we changed? Says Paul Brown. Very philosophical question. Probably a bit of both. Obviously, I'm 45 now, so when I first started going to Pattaya 19 years ago, I would have been 26. And yeah, it's a lot more fun when you're 26. And also, back then the exchange rate was brilliant. It went as high as 70 baht to the pound. Things were cheaper back then, so your money went a lot further. But things change. Still good. Still enjoy going. Best for lessons booked 7th of January 2019. Philippines and Thailand again. Well, I'm likely that's about one of the dates I'll be looking to fly out. So hopefully, maybe we'll catch up. catching up with vloggers and catching up with subscribers was a lot of fun this time as well. So thank you if you did come to the meetup night, the party night at Pussy Bar, New Plaza. That was good. Good turnout. I enjoyed meeting lots of you. So yeah, if you guys do see me on the street, regardless of whether obviously if I'm in the middle of filming, that wouldn't be the best time to come and say hi. But if I'm not, if you recognise me and all that, I'll say, hey, BFB, how you doing? That'd be cool. And I love to have a beer with you guys. What I'm not so good at is if you like message me on Facebook and say, hi, I'm here. Do you want to kind of meet up? Because there's loads of you. It's easier to do it like Kev does it. I mean, quite often you'll find me at some of Kev's place and say hi, rather than like going out and meeting you guys like individually, because that takes a lot of time out of the holiday. So I hope you don't think I'm being rude when I'm saying that. I really don't mean to, but it's just a lot easier to get everybody together in one place. Excuse me. Like the NDTVI guys do as well. That's normally in Extra Bar with those guys. They'll have a meet up or a party night, or they'll all go to the football together, and that's by far the best way to do it. Right, let me catch up again, guys. Matt Fry back in June for 3 weeks doing Pats, then heading to Koh Chang. Never been to Koh Chang. Did I wear my car or not? No, mate. Get a bike. Get a ski. You can hire a car if you want, but if you've got a driving license, then get a scooter. It's a lot of fun. Really cheap. They're about five quid a day, 200 baht ish. They're 125 cc's. It's pretty hilly, so you wouldn't be able to get up the hill, or I wouldn't with my frame on a 50. But they don't have gears. You can they're automatic, so away you go and just do that. Wear your helmet, and obviously don't get pissed and drive home, whether it be in a car or whether it be on a bike. Pay a drink from Barfinder. Tom, did you take a fat bird from the burger van at Soy New Plaza home? No, I did not, but I do know somebody who has. So yeah. I'm trying to touch the screen lightly because sometimes it starts breaking up when I start smacking the stream. Frank Travels, thank you, sir. Car hire makes sense rather than transport for. You can on the Koh Chang ones. I think my last Koh Chang one, which I put up, there are buses. They do. They kind of do a set route throughout the island, and it's generally like 100 baht to go from White Sands down to Lonely Beach. I think it's 100 baht to go anywhere on the route, so you can just jump on one of those. They'll just pick people up and drop people off whenever you guys want. But yeah, so that's also an option. Or of course you can hire a car if you want, but I think that'll be a bit more. And also I think with a car, you really need. I suppose even with a bike, you should have an international driver's permit. But I think it's more important if you're driving a car. I think on the islands they're a bit more relaxed about a bike. Whoa. Fixing that to priority. I can't get in. I'm having it done on the NHS, which is expensive enough. I've paid for it already. It's close to 270 quid. But Greece, Greece is just work. So I don't really care about tooth over there. Hello, Andy TVI. Hello, Nick. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Brian. Dave Griffiths working on Cunard Queen Mary II from July to the middle of October, and then in December to April. Come on, we could talk Thailand. We can. I'd love to. Cunard's a bit. It's not like really posh and aren't they quite stuffy? I'm more of a Royal Caribbean or a Carnival guy, I think. So it was nice in September. Bali as well. I have done Bali in a previous life. I went with my then girlfriend. I thought Bali was all right. And I stayed in Nusa Dua, which is quite quiet, and all it is nice hotels. I went to Kuta, which is a bit more lively. I did not have Burger Girl NDTVI. You know I did not have the Burger Girl. Don't go to Cuba before going to the States. Okay. Okay, Sean, I'll bear that in mind. I've been to the lots. I lived in Florida a year and a half. Can get your whole top set made over for a few grand, dude. It's not a big deal. I don't have a few grand, I'm afraid. Ons, 270 quid was bad enough. It's painful, especially to pay in advance when it's not actually going to get the prep stuff is going to get done. They're going to take the molds or whatever they do. I've also got some a filling which needs replacing too. So getting it done as and when I can get in. Nick's colon videos were awesome. I've got a couple of colon ones on my channel if you want to check those out. But obviously Nick does it a lot more cinema style, cinematography is good. He spends. I know that Nick spends a hell of a lot of time on his edits as well, and it shows. So yeah, good good videos. Cuba's cracked down. The glory days are over. Okay, Martin. Maybe Mexico. Maybe I could combine Vegas and I don't really like LA, but I do like Vegas a lot. Maybe do San Francisco or San Diego, and then go down, do a border crossing to Tijuana. That would be good to vlog, I think. How much is teeth whitening in Pattaya? I don't know. I did have them whitened once down at a place in Soy 7. That was such a long time ago. I'm not wearing a MAGA hat. No. Yeah, it is my Sauber Formula One team. Come on, you flying Swiss Saubers this weekend. Cuba isn't the best. Colombia much better, especially with the influx of cheap Venezuelans. Good point. Welcome home. Colombian girls are smoking as well, so that'll be cool. Dave flies to Cardiff Bangkok 19th November with Qatar 380 quid. Good deal, good deal. But do check out if you like flying direct. BA £412 direct from Heathrow. That is as good as I've seen. Do I throw darts? I don't. I do announce darts sometimes. Does Pate have dart boards and teams? I think it does. But I thought it was gambling or whatever. But there was something about darts where it all kicked off in Thailand about that. If, maybe Nick can help us out on that. Maybe they're still doing darts. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Seafood. Right. You have to pay for your seat on BA, food and drinks on top of your fare. Really? On long haul? Have they gone that cheap? I know they start giving out granola bars instead of a breakfast. Eva have started to, and I think Emirates have started to charge you for to pick a seat now as well, which is a shame because I both those airlines, Eva in particular. I'll catch you up with these as quick as I can, guys. Hey, did you miss Crazy Night at Extra Bar last night? I miss Extra Bar. I miss Pussy Bar. I miss Pattaya a lot. Boo. Thailand Rick did a good job at filming the birthday bash. Right, cool. Excellent. Thank you, Thailand Rick. Thank you for that. I don't think I've checked that, but I will. IBFB give your beard a trim. I'm growing it. I'm growing when I had my hair cut last, I did trim the beard. Okay, it was about 10 days ago, but yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the beard will come off for Thailand. One, you're right. Thai ladies don't like beards in general, and also it's just way too hot for beards. Whether I'll keep it in Greece or not, I don't know. I'd like to. I want to get this like moustache bit twirled like this and start overlapping that bit. That's what I'm going for. NDTVI from the end of this month. XR will be a weekly night every Friday. So that's an exclusive. An exclusive. Cool. Well, that's good. The NDTVI meetup nights. So get yourself to them and let's get NDTVI up to the 10,000 mark as quickly as possible as well. I'm sure Nick has been approached because I've been approached about some advertising thing by a gentleman who's involved with Inspire TV, and you get more if you got over 10,000 subs. So please get me up over 10,000 subs. I want to earn some money because YouTube does not pay a great deal. What the golf course is like out in Thailand? Maybe somebody can answer that. I'm not a golfer, I'm afraid. Niall, when we get the band up and running, yes. We'll be minted and drowning in lesbian priest for JJ. Wait and see. We will. Do you know, I should show you around the shed. I will show you around the shed one time. I'll do a vlog. I've got a massive vintage Pearl BLX drum kit. Do you know what? Hang fire 1 second. This is for you, Niall. I know you were in a band and you toured America, I believe. I'd like to hear more about that on your streams. So all my drum stuff, and it's huge, is in the shed, except this. This doesn't go in the shed. This is my beautiful snare drum, and it's a Pearl Masterworks. So for those of you who are musos, you'll know that Masterworks is basically Pearl's handmade line of stuff. So it's about to buy one of these new, and it's one piece maple. So it's my baby. Cunard a bit poshy. Yeah, Dave. I'm not. I think I might have to trim the beard certainly if it went on Cunard. Cuba does not stamp passports. Don't worry. Cinematic. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Lee. Right, so James says I should go to Vietnam. Female species is deeply beautiful. I know the artist formerly known as Pumpui Falang has just come back from Philippines, and he's been raving about what a good time he's been having there. So that's on this. But Vietnam, okay. People are broadly charming, except the minor scammers in Saigon. The heat is on in Saigon. Da Dang's next on my list. That'll be cool. Would like to do that. I'd like to go and see Bricktop as well in Penang in Malaysia, truly Asia. He's invited me to stay with him, and if you've been following Nick's channel and what they got up to in their travels, I think that will be pretty cool. Maybe we'll get the band back together, myself and Nick and Bricktop and all that lot would be pretty cool. Paul Grant just returned to the UK Tuesday from Thailand. Hope you had a fantastic trip, mate. Matt's done Cuba, 3 nights Havana, 7 nights Varadero. Great feel to it. The Havana bit was the best. Resorts, you could be anywhere. Exploring, not staying in one place is always the best policy. Agreed. Certainly agree. Nick says Vietnamese women are stunning. That is true. Best to check out Penang Bricktop. So yeah, cool. Great minds think alike. I'm playing catch up here. Ah, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Nick. Darts everywhere. So that's cool. But I'm pretty sure there was some kind of kick-off about the darts. I've read somewhere anyway. Finnair, never fly with them. I've never flown Finnair. iRovers for darts. Yeah, I like iRovers. They do a really good bargain breakfast too in iRovers, and the staff have got brilliant uniforms. Although also almost look like they are working in Foot Locker. Lee, are you going to be doing any vlogging live streams from Greece? Live streaming, I will probably live stream on this channel, yeah. And I will be putting the vlogs on the new one, anywhere but Benidorm. So do check that out if you want to find out what I get up to in Greece. It's going to be difficult with the new channel for a bit until it actually gets up and running. And remember, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a vlog from Benidorm. Anywhere but Benidorm will go to Benidorm. Oh yeah, Champions League and last night to a lesser extent, but yeah, 4 English teams in the 2 major European finals, and Liverpool and Spurs just unbelievable. No, to do a vlog in my old studio. Yeah, quick music based on brother took over the lease. Some a few tribute bands now. Guns N' Roses and Iron Maiden tribute band. Cool. Well, I'll come on in my frilly shirt and I'll do a meatloaf for you. There are videos on this channel if you go down it right to the bottom of me tooling around in a frilly shirt doing meatloaf. John Warren, Keith Moon, or perhaps Neil Peart. Yeah, Keith Moon. He was He was a lad, wasn't he? Right, let me catch up on this. October, November is nice for Japan. Soccer is a lot of fun. I would love, and I mean love, to go to Japan. Isn't it expensive though? But yeah, Japan would be fantastic. Well, now that's food for thought. Maybe I'll show up in Japan. Ukraine, the Baron Harbour, cheaper than Thailand. Ladies, very reasonable. Uh, yeah, the Ukrainian, or certainly the Russian girls that I've met are beautiful, but a bit dead-eyed, if you know what I mean. A bit soulless. But I've not been to the Ukraine. Penang was Indian food heaven. 2 hour boat ride to Langkawi, decent beach. Thank you for the info. Welcome home. Right, yeah, Nick's been doing it with the These guys say is inspiring stuff on TV. In fact, covering a WBC title fight in June for them, which includes the weigh-in at Hooters. See, I could do that. That's what I do. I could do the weigh-in. I could like announce them and all that lot. So that would be cool. If there is anything in January and February, Nick, fight sports wise, and if you can get me in, then that'd be great. I'd love to announce some Muay Thai or whatever, really. Is Sticky Vicky still going? No. Do you know what? I can tell you she isn't. She is retired. But she does have a daughter called Demaria Leighton, because that's Sticky Vicky's married name. And she does it. She does. I'm not sure if she does the same thing, but she also did an acrobat show. And when I did work in Benidorm, I did used to DJ and bring on Sticky Vicky. So there you go. Daniel, thank you for popping on stream. Really appreciate that. Ida Rose do a killer pool night. Moon the Who is my favourite. I love the Who. I like the Who as well. Barbara O'Reilly obviously is awesome and won't get fooled again, etc., etc. But what's the one I really like? You better, you better, you better, you bet. One of the later ones, about 1981. Production on that is awesome, and the lyrics are stupid. Any news on Kevin Thailand? I don't know. I'm just hoping, keeping him in my thoughts, and hoping that he's going to get better. Fingers crossed. Rob, 20 seconds in Thailand generally gives most of the updates on Kev. So maybe you can send him or send Kev a message. Hopefully he'll be back back on YouTube soon. Jay drove to Grindelwald, Switzerland. Stunning views of the island. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, maybe I've booked my flight back from Greece already. But if somebody is travelling back in a car at the same time, I have driven out and back to Corfu from the UK twice. It's a brilliant, brilliant trip. The autobahns. If you've got a fast motor, lots and lots of fun down those. Lion Taylor would love to be in Japan this summer. They're hosting the Rugby World Cup this year. Go Ireland. That'll be cool, isn't it? Japan and rugby. Fantastic. Matt Frost has done Japan on a work trip. Really want to go again. And next year's Olympics gives a perfect excuse. I think it'd be quite expensive if it's Olympic time. But still, yeah, it does give the perfect excuse. You're right. I should be the announcer. I would love Nick to be the announcer. I've spoke to... Well, I've messaged Dan about it actually. So we'll see. We'll see if something happens. It'd be great. Sean Alexander, how is Styling Minogue? She left me. She cruelly, cruelly left me. I woke up one morning. She'd gone. There was just a cheese sandwich on the bedside table next to me, and she'd thrown my cigarettes in the toilet. Styling. What can you do? Kev's been at radiotherapy all week. Nick, if you do see him, please give him my best, and I have PayPal'd some stuff to him for his recovery. Daysay Fox, hello Nick. Japan's a little more expensive. Osaka is slightly cheaper. He gets, this is welcome home, 76, gets an Airbnb for 60 a night. Eat like a local isn't bad. And women free. Overall, spend the same as a patch trip. Cool. I like ramen noodles. I think they're Japanese, aren't they? Sushi, I'm not into. but ramen I can do, so I could eat that. The Eyes of Owen. Please subscribe to the Eyes of Owen. Welcome to the stream. You look very sophisticated with that beard. Thank you, Owen, and thank you for letting us know how your Thai lessons are going, which is good. And get to the gym. Get to the gym. You've got you got some weight to lose, sir. Although you look pretty fit and trim and healthy on that video. And good luck on your next Thailand trip. And please let me know when that is. So hopefully we can catch up again. I've only met Owen once, and that was very briefly at a Kev meet night. Really, really, really good channel. So if you haven't, please subscribe to the Eyes of Owen. First, yeah, OXP4 talking music. Daysay Vox looking at November the 8th. I'll be back. November the 8th is when I will be back announcing. I've got a pretty full schedule, which is good news for the winter season. So when I get back, I start back at work October the 25th, and it takes me right the way through to Christmas. I'm averaging a couple of gigs a week, 3 some weeks. So there is a little bit of spaces for gigs, but that's brilliant. It's a great time of year. Boxing gigs are fab in the run up to Christmas, and also should be able to earn a decent amount of wedge to take away for the mega trip 2020. You could do Cheap Charlie and Harold Boulder. Thank you, DXD Clue. NDTVI channel. They're planning a big Soy 6 Santa Dash for charity. Only Nick Noy can be the ferry, though. Yeah, definitely. If you're going to be like pushing him in a pram or something like that, you don't really pushing Big Nick with his like over 6 foot. You want a little guy like Little Nick. If you want to win the race, that is, I guess. Owen is back in December. Have a wicked and wonderful trip, and I'm sure you will. Where are we at? Last episode of the Durrells on Sunday makes Corfu look so enticing. Well, that's filmed up in the north. The Durrells. It's a really pretty island, Corfu. It really is. There's a place on Corfu called Paleokastritsa. Paleokastritsa is really, really beautiful. Unfortunately, I work down right at the south of the island in Kavos, which is the former Club 1830 resort, because Club 1830 aren't no more. I think Thomas Cook Group, soon to be no more. But yeah, so I work down the south. If any of you are mental enough and want to come out to Kavos, I'll be working in the Rolling Stone Bar as always. So if you want to come and say hi, but personally, I would save my money for Thailand. But that's how I get my money to go to Thailand. Work. About 94, 95 days in a row, and then I count my money and go to Thailand. Woo! RUXB4 is looking at November to go back. To her is Thailand, lovely lady that she is. Do you know what? Yeah, I know exactly. I think you've just come back, haven't you? If you are just back, RUXB4. So yeah, holiday blues. And good Facebook name as well, RUXB4. Midnight, whatever it is. It's quite very, very creative. Sounds like you'd be in the 70s, like cruising Route 66 on your Harley or something like that. NIJ Nidge 68. Hey Bestie, dig the beard. Fly to Pattaya tomorrow night. Wish I was. Have a fantastic time. I'm sure you will. Pop into Extra Bar. See the Knicks. They will look after you. Hey McThorpe, looking trim, pal. Well, thank you. I wasn't aware that I've lost a stack away. I know. See, the thing is, beards are quite slimming anyway, and and obviously I was clean shaven for most of the time in the for the mega trip. So yeah, and I did. Maybe it's the glasses. Hang on, am I still looking trim? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the hat and glasses which are doing it. I don't know. Right, let's get back to the comments. We're approaching the hour mark. I'm in no rush to do anything, so I'll stick on as long as my battery allows. With respect, canvases are dumping last year. Yeah, look, I'm not going to get offended by that because I agree with you. It's an 17, 18 year old first holiday away from your parents kind of place. So yeah, it's not about the spas and the luxury hotels. It's just about going out and getting wasted, pretty much. And obviously at 45, like I said, when I'm in Cavos, it's very much like the Khao San Road or a full moon party. I just feel like I'm 100 years old. Welcome home. Second adding Vietnam to the mega trip. Rent a bike and tour the length of the country. You can do a one-way drop off. That will be cool. I'm not sure I have the balls to do that, but maybe yeah, maybe in the mega trip, maybe I can do a month, 30 days in Thailand, and maybe do the second 30 days country hopping. Because obviously I've only the only one I've done is Cambodia, and that was on this trip. And this there's so many. There's the likes of Vietnam, the Philippines, Laos, and all that. And I love beer Lao as well. So maybe I can do some or all of those. Probably not all. I don't want to hotel hop as much as I did last time. So with because general I was spending like 3 to 4 days in a hotel. The longest I stayed in one hotel was 5 days, and that was for 7 weeks. So packing, unpacking, and checking in, checking out, and all that lot, it did get old by the end of the trip. So yeah, maybe I'll be staying for a week at a time rather than 3 or 4 days. Aha, James Wallace, do I plan to do a Thai trip with my son at some stage? Well, my son's just moved in with his girlfriend at the minute, so I'm not sure whether she'd let him, to be honest. But Adam is more than welcome if he ever wants to come on a trip. And so my next thing, which is the staycation thing, which is going to be Centre Parks, this treehouse thing. So this is a holiday, principally family holiday for my mum, who, as many of you know now, she's got mixed dementia. She has Alzheimer's and vascular, so she can't travel abroad anymore, which is why the family place in Spain got sold. So the plan was, I don't want to go like on a Nile cruise or something like that, but obviously with my mum not being able to do that, we're going just down the road. There's a Centre Parks down the road, so we're doing that, and the money he was gonna like spend on that, he's spent on this treehouse thing, which is like a all singing, all dancing thing. So I'll vlog that. I'll probably stick the treehouse review on Big Fat Bestie, and then anything else that I vlog from there will be on anywhere but Benidorm. Yeah, I'll try and get my son on that for you guys, so you can meet Mini Bestie, who is starting to get a bit fat actually. Bless him. So he's short and fat like me, but not as fat. But yeah, I would love to do a Thailand trip with Adam, but I don't think his girlfriend Sophie would would let him. David Humphries, hello. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Very well. Nice to have you on the stream. UXV4 is just back in Canada for a week now. Sad emoji face. Yeah, yeah. We've all been through the Thailand blues. Right, Jay says Roppongi. Hope I've pronounced that right. Tokyo is patio in a street. Lived there for 5 years. Reassuringly expensive. I've got to tell you, I do fancy Japanese girls. My favourite vlogger, Mari Johnson, is half Japanese, half Californian, and she's amazing. She's if you like hiking, guys, check out her channel. She's doing this thing in America at the moment called the Pacific Crest Trail, where I think they start right on the border of Mexico and they go right the way up, and it's like thousands of miles. And she's doing that with a fella, and some of the scenery is spectacular. And she's a brilliant storytelling vlogger as well. So I'm repping her. Mari, and then Johnson, Johnsson, I think. Check her channel out. Mari's Travels, I believe it's called. Talent Tim, any horizontal gymnastics on your last trip, Tom? Yes. of course, but I'm not going to be giving you any of the details of that on the stream. But yeah, it would be a shame not to. Pate Newbie, thank you for subscribing to the new channel. I'm not sure whether it's easy or difficult to find, but if you do just type in anywhere but Benidorm, there's nothing on it yet except just a banner saying anywhere but Benidorm, throwing the package away or throwing away the package or something like that. So if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool. Baron Harproom, Japan is just bizarre with used panties from vending machines, Dodge manga comics, and Bukakis. Yeah, well, that's yeah. I've always thought that Japan is quite kinky. Yeah, so I would dearly love to go to Japan. Nick, what do you think? Do you think we should go to Japan? Me, you, Bricktop. What about that? How about that for a an excursion and a trip? I think that would be cool. January. Steph's on a travel. Hello, Steph. David Hunters, I'm good. Wasn't in chat yet. Just joined. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Are you still in Thailand, Steph? I believe that you might well be. If you are, I hope you're having a great time. And if you are back now, I hope you had a great time. I did see you on the stream with Nick's party night where they had a mental Elton and the Elvis guy, which is good. Good to see you on this one. When am I back in Pattaya? If that's for me, probably, possibly October, because I haven't decided what I'm doing with that potential trip yet. But definitely either January or February, the same time that the mega trip was this year. I will be doing it again. So about January the 10th to March, sometime, March the 10th ish. Something like that, a couple of months, 7 to 8 weeks, or whatever I can afford. But I will be spending less time in Pattaya. I'll be doing. Don't get me wrong. I'll do a bit. I'll do a couple of weeks. But what I won't be doing, like I did last time, is basing myself in Pattaya and flitting. Going to Pats and then over to Cambodia and then back to Pattaya from Hua Hin and then over to Koh Chang from Pattaya and then back to Pattaya again and all that lot. No, I'll probably just do 1 or 2 maximum stints. Where am I at? Matt Frost, does anyone else think John Tien has a great Saturday afternoon watching the football feel? Or just perhaps madness makes it feel more that way? I know Nick, speaking about Nick a lot on the stream, aren't I? But Nick used to live for a bit in Jomtien. I've never stayed in Jomtien. I generally used to prefer the beach in Jomtien to Pattaya, but now obviously Pattaya's had all the beach done and washed away and then done again. It's a bit too laid back for me, Jomtien. But it's certainly not. It's not bad. It's not horrible by any stretch. But I prefer personally the Pattaya side. But I get what you're saying with like kick back, relax, Saturday afternoon. You got the football on the TV. You got a few beers. Be a good place to watch the Ryder Cup if you're into golf. I think John Tien. Steph, hello everyone. All dream of going back to Thailand. You bet. Yes. BFB, it says James Wallace. I think you'd be a good talk show host. Thanks. I would love to do that. I would love to do more radio. It would be great. There's just no money in it, I'm afraid. But that's one of the possibilities. They do have media companies out in Thailand, and obviously it's pretty damn hard to get a work permit. But I know my mate Mark Rogers Worldwide. He still does a little bit of TV work, but he had a radio show, and that's he had a work permit for that. So if anybody wants to give me a radio show out in Thailand, then get in touch on my Facebook, and I would love to do it because the plan eventually is to retire out there eventually. But obviously I'm way too young. I'm a mere spring chicken right now. You can do it via YouTube channel and get subscribers to call in via Skype number. Ad support it's a good idea, James. I mean, at the minute, I couldn't do that because once I go to Greece, I've got so much on it. I'll be working literally every day, no days off, so I just wouldn't have time um, to do that. Do you know any YouTubers who've got a great big microphone who could give me some ideas on what a USB mic to buy? Maybe there's one. I don't know. That's Stefanik Natarin. Okay, we've got Steph and another Steph. Oh. Ah, right. They say Fox says, "Have you been to the Philippines?" I haven't. Love to. Love to. So yeah, we've got what? We've got Japan. We've got Philippines. We've got Vietnam on the list. We've got possibly Cuba, obviously the other side of the world. Colombia. Um, all good. Australia. I'd love to go to Australia. My dad's been to Australia. I've not been to Australia, so I'd love to do that. Might be a bit far to go, but love to do it. Niall, okay. I don't know how to answer that one. Uh, where are we at now? That's people talking to Nick. Did I see the midget in non pen at the candy bar? I think I didn't, but I did see a dwarf in Phuket. There's an Irish bar um, in Phuket, and it's just down from the Hard Rock Cafe. So in Patong Beach, there's the Hard Rock Cafe and Hooters, which are right next door to each other. There's a little side street down there. There's an Irish pub, and they do have a Thai leprechaun. So if you're ever in Patong, you could check that out. That's quite fun. Next up for Japan. Well, see, maybe we could do that. Bit of a collaboration. Any other vloggers fancy a Thailand vloggers trip to Japan? More the merrier. Well, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Nick says try Myanmar. Okay. Yeah, that's another one of the Southeast Asian countries which I can stick on the list. Is there obviously that used to be Burma, didn't it? So there might be some colonial architecture to check out there, maybe in Burma. John Wang sent a list for a link for something. I don't know what it is. I can't click on it because I'm streaming. Right, favorite Cambodian beer, which is better, Cambodian or Thailand beer? I enjoyed Angkor with a K beer, not anchor spelt like an anchor, but Angkor, as in the same as Angkor Wat. That was quite good. And there was a beer called Cambodia beer, which is okay on draft. I can tell you about the food. I much prefer Thai food to Khmer food. So the food, in my opinion, is better in Thailand. But the beer is a lot cheaper in Cambodia. 50 US cents on happy hour for a draft beer. So not a full pint, but those ones which are about, I don't know, 400 milliliters or something like that. So yeah, 50 cents. Downtown Street 172. But yeah, cigarettes really cheap in Cambodia as well. Hello, Simon Last. Please don't call me Betsy. I'm not a girl. But hi, nice to have you on the stream. Danny Baker left radio. Maybe yeah. I don't think I'm ready or good enough for Five Live, but I could probably have a good go at a local station in Thailand. That'd be cool. My musical knowledge is pretty good, so why not? Rode for microphone. I have a Rode video mic. When I used to vlog on that massive, great big Canon 700D. I also have a lav mic which I bought on my last trip in Thailand. For some reason, obviously this Huawei phone, same as yours, Nick, doesn't have a mic jack. So I've got this little. One sec. This little adapter here. Where's the camera? There it is. So that USB-C goes into a little jack, mini jack, headphone jack, and I still can't get the frigging lav mic to work because the plan was to obviously pin it here for when I'm doing live streams. Doesn't work. So we're just on the normal camera sound. Broke my glasses too. I'm such a tramp. Sorry, guys. Johnny, hey, bestie from the borough, Middlesbrough. I'm in Middlesbrough. In about is it a week? Either a week tomorrow or 2 weeks tomorrow. I've got a feeling it's a week tomorrow. I'm doing a ultra MMA event in Middlesbrough. So have a look for that on Google if you want to come and say hi and want to watch some cage fighting. I will be in the borough. Uh, Baron is back again. Would you say Pattaya has had its day, judging by the prices and value for money? Looking very quiet right now. Many bars closed right now due to Ramadan, says it all. Well, no, I wouldn't. And also, when I was there, which was January, obviously on the mega trip, January, February, the Soiba Cow area and LK Metro were not quiet. They were busy. Also, New Plaza was busy. I just think with Pattaya, I think a lot of the the places which used to be the destinations to go to, like for example, Soy 7, Soy 8, just aren't anymore. It's being replaced by the Soy Bacau area, and obviously a lot of the Soy 7, Soy 8 beer bar complexes have been bulldozed to stick up hotels. So they seem to be zoning it more. So I think their plans seem to be keep the entertainment away from Beach Road and the other side of Second Road. So I think New Plaza is going to be okay. I think Made in Thailand is going to be okay, and Soy Diana will be okay. But I think the soys which go from Second Road down to Beach Road, the numbered soys, 7, 8, etc., all the way up to 13, 14, I think they may struggle because I don't think that's where the powers that be want the entertainment to be. Also, I would be not surprised at all if in the next few years the casinos come to town, and then there'll be even more Chinese and all that and all that. I think the biggest problem with expense isn't that, yeah, okay, bar fines have gone up and a bit, but that happens. The biggest problem is the fact that the Thai baht is really, really strong against all major currencies. It's strong against the US dollar, it's strong against the pound, it's strong against the Aussie dollar, it's strong against the euro. So the biggest trouble for Farang like us is our money doesn't go far enough because we're not getting anywhere near as much baht as we used to. But no, I don't think Pattaya has had its day. I still think it's a good place to go. Welcome home, Cambodia beer was awesome, better than Leo. Leo's not really my favorite. I like it. I love my favorite out of all of them. Is beer Lao. I couldn't really get it in Pattaya, but I could get it in Bangkok and Chiang Mai, easy enough. But my go-to beer when I'm drinking in Thailand is normally Tiger Light, Manao, and then after that, then just hit the Sangsom, and then once I hit the Sangsom, it's good night, Josephine. They say went to Boracay, Cebu, and Palawan. Horizontal gymnastics was a national sport, dare I say it, on par with Pattaya. Ooh, okay. Cool, 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 cool. And Niall, go on and have a great weekend, guys. Have a great weekend to you too, sir. And let's do some singing, drumming. I'd like to know what instrument you play as well. That'd be cool. We should actually get a band together and call it Too Fat to Be Famous. We should definitely do that. Cambodia uses Australian schooner, yeah, schooner gases, 3/4 pint, yeah. So that must be around about 400 mil, I'm guessing. So yeah, thank you, Baron. Yeah. James is. I'm going to start winding down the stream shortly because I'm running out of battery and getting quite tired. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the stream, and I will try to stream more, especially when I'm out in Greece. I'll try and do some of those streams from the beach, depending on whether it breaks up and whatnot. But obviously, as the season gets later, I'll get more and more knackered. So I'll start off the season. I think I'm looking fairly fresh at the minute, and then you'll just see me descend into alcoholism and despair once we get into August. And I'll cheer up again a bit in September because I'll know it's nearly over. Right. James is off down to Bats for a long weekend next weekend. We'll catch up with you and Danny. Brilliant. Two of my favourite people over there. They're all friends of mine too. Awesome. Rarely escapes home from those two bars. I know. See, Mew loves tequila. Her and Smiley get mashed on the tequila. Whereas when I'm on the shots, I'll drink sambuca, white sambuca. It's called Kingdom beer in Cambodia. Hard to find, but delicious. And sometimes at Aeon Mall supermarket, but at the Dirty Sally near the Riverside area. Good to know. Thank you for the tip. Welcome home. And I'll check that out as well. Kingdom beer if I do Cambodia again, which is possible. I did like Cambodia. It was really, really cheap. Rudy, what camera are you using for the stream? You look very pixelated, scruffy and pixelated. Is it breaking up again? It shouldn't be. The camera's it's my P20 Huawei P20 Pro phone. It looks fine on my end, but I think we might be struggling on the bandwidth of the upload because, as I said earlier, I do live in a village. Shane D, hello. Johnny, hello. Keep it real. Draft beer in both Thailand and Cambodia is not a spec. Better keep it bottled beer. I know that some of the draft beer in some of the go-go bars, which have their offers on, is really, really rank. It tastes like they haven't cleaned their lines in a long, long time. What my own drinks? Tiger and San Mig Light. Yeah, Tiger Light is really, really nice. Bum bum. What's going to happen when that hotel on Diana opens? I think it's a condo, the one they're building. It's Sansiri's latest one. I think it's called the Edge. It's the same people who did the base, but I believe opposite Diana is the Mike Shopping Mall, and I think they're opening that, the top bit, as a hotel again. There we go. Yeah, Nick. Yeah. Is that the scientist chap from the Jaws movie? We're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss, I think it was, wasn't it? Uh, is he the one with the beard, or was it the captain? Didn't it? Oh, can't remember. Two different versions of Be Allowed, dark and white. It's available at Central Festival. They won't let you buy any until 5 p.m. Okay. They had Bill out in the Irish bar stroke hotel at one end of White Sands. I can't remember its name now. In Ko Chang, they had a beer lao there. It'll be on the upcoming vlog once I re-edit it for copyright reasons. Coming up on Friday, so we'll see a bit of that, and you'll see me drinking beer lao. Sean, can't wait to see me descend into alcohol and despair. It will happen. It happens every single year. Talent in my neck. Yeah, it was I did have to go to the doctor with it. So basically, it wrecked my last 2 weeks of my mega trip in Pattaya, and I was bad with it for just over another 2 weeks. When I got back, it was a pinched nerve, or that's what we think it was, and it was just rest. There's nothing to take for it except ibuprofen, which obviously kept the swelling down, and it was mainly right here on my right hand side of the neck, and it was just like absolutely rock solid. It was not very nice, but it's all sorted now. Yeah, it was Dreyfus. Cool, cool, cool. Dayset had a bunch of San Miguel Light last time. 100 calories per bottle and 24 bottles is still a lot for a night out. Yeah. You need to go for a massage. No, it's fine now. It's all good. I daren't, honestly. Are you XP4? I daren't go for a massage because it was that painful. I knew I'd done something pretty bad to it, so I just couldn't. I couldn't risk it. It was like for the first 3 days. And again I had to move out of the Arika Lodge, which is where I did it, sleeping. Then I had to move out of there to the March Hotel, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I didn't think I was going to be able to move, and obviously I had to drag the suitcase and all that lot. But I did it somehow. But it was just really grim. And I'll try and get onto that on editing. That I'll look up the mini March hotel review that I did, and I'll cobble it together with that meal I had with Nick in Jomtien, and just mash it together. So we'll end up having two more Thailand vlogs to come. I don't like running out, and the plan was to film bits and bats around Pattaya to like keep it going until September. But obviously, best laid plans of all of mice and men. Uh, RUX got bumped hard in the ribs at the full moon party, and massages killed me for 2 weeks after. You need your rib cage to get a good massage. You do. Day State next weekend is off for a spa weekend with the missus. The deluxe massage says a little bit extra. I don't think it's the same as Pattaya. Well, don't if it is, don't tell your missus. David, hello from St. Charles. Is that Missouri? MO? Is that Missouri? Or is it Montana? I'm not very good on my states. Uh, Let me know. But hello to you, David Queen. Keep it real. Colan. Okay? What about it? I'm caught up now with my thing. So, yeah, I'll close this down because it's nearly an hour and a half. But to summarise what I enjoyed about the mega trip and what I didn't. Hey, Missouri, got it right. What I enjoyed the most and what I didn't enjoy. So, what I found disappointing about the mega trip was only really one thing, apart from doing my neck in. I found Chiang Mai's old city a little disappointing. It just seemed like it was only tourists there, and it didn't seem the old city didn't seem like a place where the Thais actually lived, which is a bit weird. And also, is it Loy Crow Road? I think is their entertainment area. That was not great. It was just like a few beer bars where the standard of what you were looking for wasn't really there. So I found that disappointing. On the flip side to it, I loved Niman Hemin area of Chiang Mai. So I did 3 days in each of those, and Niman was just great. It was bohemian. It was like cosmopolitan. It was good. So that's my recommendation. If you're going up to Chiang Mai, do go to the old city and have a look around the walls and all that lot. But Niman was really cool, really easy to get about, almost like on an American grid system, much like Pattaya. It's really easy to find where you need to go. It's all based around two parallel roads. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that. Bangkok was great because I was with Bestie's Bestie. I also met up with Justin from Just Living the Thai Life and Warren Gerdes. And that was cool. Really loved my hotel, Dream Hotel in Bangkok. Fantastic. One of the best breakfasts by a long way that I actually had. Patong I enjoyed. In Phuket, expensive. Taxi mafia, it's really expensive to get around. It seems to be 200 baht for any journey, like anywhere. But that was cool. I enjoyed Cambodia. Obviously, I had the hell with the flight which turned back, and we ended up on a 10-hour delay. Lanmei Airlines. That's for you. Hua Hin was great. Some great company in Hua Hin. Met with Johnny. There's something happening. Jim Andrews, who's just the nicest guy on the planet. Andy Oswald, who ferried me around. Just absolute diamond guy. Brilliant. Pattaya was great as well. Meeting up with the Knicks, meeting up with you guys, doing the meetup night, which was great. Koh Chang, really enjoyed Koh Chang. It's my first experience of island life in Thailand, which was, well, except Koh Lan, which is obviously so close to Pattaya, it's untrue. But yeah, Koh Lan was fun. So all in all, really good trip until I did my neck in. So I'm looking forward to doing the next mega trip. Oh yeah, met up with Simon, Land of Smiles as well. Whilst I was in the Hua Hin Chatham area, which was brilliant as well. And his place is fantastic. If you ever do go and see Simon, his place has got rooms, which the subscriber rooms which you can stay in. He's just got this like mountain right outside his door. It's just incredible. Where are we at now? See you later, Andy TVI. Cheers, Nick. Cologne is awesome. We've got to stay a few nights. I enjoy Cologne. I didn't stay overnight. I've done 2 trips. They are on here vlogged. And I went on the slow boat, and then Nick went on the speedboat. But yeah, Nual Beach, my favourite. Monkey Beach, really, really, really like it there. Loads. And yeah, so I'm in Petroburi, yeah, which is cool. So it was about, and bless him, Andy also drove me out there. It was about an hour. And met Andy's wife, who was lovely. So it was just a really, really good trip to meet up with people. Dave State Fox, you did watch the vlog, yeah. That joke, yeah. And Styley always makes an appearance on Kolan. In fact, if anybody's going to Kolan, as I said earlier on the stream, Styley left me with nothing more than a cheese sandwich. That's where you'll probably find her. She's probably bogged off to Kolan. What was David? So we'll take care. Thanks to you. Thank you, David. Thank you very much, and thank you to the person who gave me the $5 on Super Chat. Really, really, really appreciate that. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, guys. It is now an hour and a half into the stream, which is way past my bedtime. So once again, thank you for the stream. Please do subscribe. Keep subscribing to this channel, and don't forget the new one, which is Black Peppercorn Grinder. Hello, you. Good name. And yeah, please subscribe to the new one, which is, remember, Anywhere But Benidorm. That's the name of the new channel. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Come on the mighty Sauber Formula 1 team on Sunday for the race in Spain. And take care, everybody. And vlog off!